A thank you to the channel supporters. More on this at the end of the video. Last time on Inquisitor, and we get an uncut onyx. That's not supposed to happen. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And the Callisto veteran is complete. A full 6-step hard clue casket number 1 has been completed. A full 4-step easy casket from a mystery box. Oh, the first kill, I get the adamant square shield. That's perfect because I'm sort of on a time limit right now. I can go death pile again, grab my blue d'hide vams, be on my way. There's another casket. Alrighty, finishing just in time before I gotta go. I'm going to be alching the adamant square shield. I got very luckily. I will pick up the remainder of my stuff on the ground, equip the adamant defender, put the spade away, and beside the tool leprechaun in Remington, pull some sick loot out of these reward caskets. My 3rd amulet of magic trimmed, I believe, and the hard clues will yield absolutely nothing. Not 1, not 2, but 3 rune pickaxes. Oh, the alks. And yes, that was my 3rd amulet of magic trimmed. Good morning. It is the following day after the weekend bingo, a short 2-day or so event, and I wanted to go over all of my loot. Of course, we had the couple of hard clues and easy clue that I completed yesterday for a couple points here and there, which isn't too bad at all. We did a bunch of Slayer, which was acceptable for the experience. We did 13 Chambers of Xeric and 19 Nightmare, which of course were the 2 main contributions, KC contributions that I made to the event. Sorry to blind you all with this, but yeah, we lost. We had the lead for most of the time, but it was a very close competition, and then the traders just came out of nowhere. And yeah, unlucky, I guess. Boom, hard casket achieved on the 5th step. I got 3 hard clues from a grotesque guardian's task, and 2 of them led to this one with another completable hard clue, which I think I'll carry over to my next smoke devil's task. Anyways, the loot from this hard casket will be absolutely nothing. There was an updated combat achievements blog today, and from the looks of it, it seems like we're really gonna be getting this point system, which is really cool. So while I have this Smoke Devil's task, I want to get the Spec'd Out task completed. Now, as you all know, I don't have construction to get the player-owned house pool. And, as you all also know, I no longer have access to competitive last man standing. However, we do have access to the casual last man standing minigame. And of course, this is completely useless for the last man standing rewards. However, when you join the casual game mode and leave, it fully restores your special attack. So while the casual game of last man standing acts as a spec restore pool, we can do this combat achievement task. I remember Jagex intentionally changed the normal white portal and the pool at Ferox Enclave to not restore special attack. So let's hope that nobody is using 580 and do some special attacks. So the method is as follows. We run in with our face mask on, we pot up, we spec, nice, both hit, we respawn teleport, and we pray that nobody comes in. Up next, we join on Lisa, join the casual, leave, yes, boom, full spec. So you can actually just go down the stairs there and go right through the Castle Wars portal again. I misclicked my respawn teleport. And of course, I have multiple attack and strength potions because I have to repot each time. So I believe I'll land one more Dragon Warhammer just to ensure that Thermi is butter and then swap to the Abbey Dagger. Nothing. Maybe I should just stick with the freaking Dragon Warhammer. Abbey Dagger, go! Okay, we're getting some hits. That's good. Big spec. Alright, this could be it. Perhaps, if this spec lands. Nice. That should be it. Nice. That's awesome. A bullseye lantern. Elite task completed. Free points. It is done. So do I open it now or wait till I get back to my stuff?
Now.
Okay. What's it gonna be?
Nothing.
Alright. We're coming in.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Have we reached a stalemate? Oh! Wait, did you get points?
Am I still doing the animation?
Yeah, you are.
What?
What?
I can take gear off.
Wait, what? Huh. Here, I'll give you you're pushing on the wall. Huh. Did you get the points for that, by the way?
No.
Aw, it's not
I
going
can put
anywhere.
gear back on, too.
Whoa.
I put piety on, but I only had 8 prayer points, and while we were sitting there, my prayer ran out, and then you got the push. I got interrupted from the action because my prayer ran out.
Yeah. Okay, that was probably it. Can you move, or?
I'm about to find out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just like
Imagine if I
canceling.
was just trapped.
800 tasks completed. 450 points have been obtained. Almost 4,000 total Slayer points, and both of these hard clues are completable. A little clue adventure, step 1 completed. 2, 3, 4, and it is the casket. Very cool. Can I just say, doing clue juggles on the Arceus spellbook is one of the worst experiences. What I had to do is use the Salve Graveyard teleport and work my way all the way around down here and into the Examiner's area. Now, you're gonna ask, why didn't you just swap your spellbooks? Well, it's because I was juggling at the respawn point, and this is the only way I can cast that spell. If I swap to the normal spellbook to teleport to Varrock, for example, well, I don't have access to the respawn teleport spell anymore. I could use the LMS minigame teleport, but I'm on cooldown. So, the hard casket will be... And I do want to explain something really quickly, because I will probably have a segment on this, but today the poll is active for combat achievement rewards, and I'm not sure if they're going to be polling the point rework system, but assuming it passes, all 807 accounts would finally get access to the Trollheim area and God Wars dungeon, more specifically the Bandos and Zamorak bosses. We wouldn't get access to Saradomin because of the 70 agility requirement, and Kree is locked behind a mithril grapple requirement, which we cannot obtain. So I want to explain why I'm dropping the Holy Blessing off of the account, as this counts as a Saradomin item. Now, the only area in God Wars Dungeon that we should see with Saradomin minions is the entrance, and we can very easily get a monk's robe top from the monastery in order to have a god item in that instance. And of course, we can unequip it and drop it as soon as we leave the entrance zone of God Wars Dungeon. Not to mention that'd be another bag slot gone, and at this point I was not expecting to have the Ranger's Tunic or the Dragon Pickaxe in our arsenal. Hence why I kept the Carol's Crossbow and the Bolt Racks, but now I have too many bag slots taken up with stuff. Yes, I know you're looking at the whips, and those will be used up in the wilderness sooner or later, or dropped depending on how I'm feeling. I don't really see any world in which the point system fails, and I really hope I'm not jinxing it, but it seems like there's a lot of support behind the point system in combat achievements. And I mean, while God Wars Dungeon may not be a great option for me, for other 807s, it's fantastic. They can get Bandos armor, Zamorakian spears, etc. But for me, I get access to new music tracks, additional clue steps, and of course the combat achievement tasks from Bandos and Zamorak, which I may or may not do depending. Here we go, 101 Slayer has been obtained. That's pretty neat. Alright, it is time. Discard the totem pieces, the Amulet of Strength, and the spare coins. My friends, we are going to kill the Grotesque Guardians. Well, the Grotesque Guardians have some combat achievement tasks attached to them, and there may be a point system rework coming for the combat achievements, and I'd like to get as prepared as possible for this. I'd like to aim for at least the hard tier, and I do believe that is easily obtainable on this account type. So we have the setup. I'll be using sharks for the time being. We'll see how the trips go and decide how we continue from there, but we have the 6-way swap into the range for Dawn, and of course, the full Inquisitor, D-Warhammer, Rapier, maybe an Abbey Dagger spec here and there for Dusk. But yes, the whole point of doing the Grotesque Guardians at this point is to get as many of these tasks as possible. Now, I don't see myself doing any of the speed tasks. This is a new boss we're exploring on the channel, so the Slayer Ring is the fastest way to get to the Slayer Tower. However, we use the Salve Graveyard Teleport on the Arceus Spellbook. And as we do not have agility, we cannot climb up the spiky chain to get there faster. So this is a long walk through the maze to make it to the top floor. Now, traditionally, people would bring the Slayer helmet to get through this tower, but of course we do not have access to that, and therefore we'll need to wear a nose peg so as to not lose our stats when we walk by the aberrant specters. And here we are. We previously unlocked the roof entrance, and we can ascend up here. Now, of course, the boss fight does not begin immediately as you get up here. I'm going to drop the nose peg, and I've decided to use the Carol's crossbow here because, well, it's a boss encounter, and I feel any extra DPS will be beneficial. That was a lot of damage. No. Holy man. Yeah, there is no chance that I'm going to do multiple kills in this trip. Oh my god. Well, that's a lot of tasks. And a 306 is my PB to begin with. You'll love to see that. So that's 4 tasks right off the bat. The dust is completely useless for my account because it can only be used on the granite cannonballs. I can't get a cannon. Goodbye, dust. Dragon Longsword is nice though because it is a high alch and the key is a drop. Alright, now that I know that I won't be doing multi-kill trips at the Grotesque Guardians, I can death pile my stuff safely and know that I'll be able to get back prior to the timer running out. So we should be able to guarantee ourselves a KC per trip at the minimum now. I clicked, bro? Oh, well that's very bad. That was a bad kill because I forgot to put my Robin Hood hat back on. Yes, it happens. A better kill? A few more combat achievements. Perfect Grotesque Guardians, which is the main one I was aiming for. That is very nice. An additional 3 combat achievements completed. And honestly, this is the point at which I should probably leave. Is 25 and 50 KC really worth it on this account? Probably not, and there's no chance I'm doing multiple kill trips. And the drops from Grotesque Guardians are simply not worth it for me. First time that's happened. Am I really taking that long to kill the boss? Damn, that's unlucky. Hello? Okay, that definitely would have been a PB. Yeah, so I just timed how long it took me to get back here following a kill, and just walking from the Salve Graveyard Teleport took around 3 minutes. Yes, that's not great. Alright, now I've decided that's where I'm going to be stopping for now because this boss is not worth my time. I'll come back if I absolutely must in order to get the 25 and 50 KC combat achievement tasks respectively, but as of this moment, they just really do not feel worth it. It takes longer to get here than it takes to actually kill the boss, which, well, it's certainly something, isn't it? Another whip! We have too many! We are exceeding critical mass. There's too many. It's raining whips. I really need to lose some of these ASAP. With that Abyssal Demon's task complete, we now have 4 hard clues and a Skatizo totem. Let's get it. Well, that is another Dark Claw, which is, of course, completely useless. Goodbye. 5th hard clue will be incompletable. We cannot get to Ubiisk. Probably butchered that pronunciation, but who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, and as per usual, in the wilderness, we open the casket and receive nothing. Ah, there it is, 115 attack. We are on the grind, 63.555 thousand attack XP. If we take a peek at the high scores, we are actually ranked 24 attack, which is pretty cool. At least in this moment. And that's, of course, without logging out to reset the high scores. Are you kidding me? I was praying to the RNG gods I would not get another whip on this task, but no. Here we are, another whip. We are up to a total of 5. Okay, I see, game. This is how you're gonna play it. Overwhelm me with whips, so you force me to drop one off. Fine, I'm not actually gonna drop any off. The wilderness rework should be coming soon. A cheeky 4-step hard clue from a single hard clue scroll from Abyssal Demons will yield Saradomin bracers, which we can use, we can wear. That's pretty neat, but it is not useful technically because we have the combat bracelet already. It's pretty cool though. Could keep them for like God Wars or something. I have made a decision. We are going to drop the Saradomin bracers off the account because we actually don't really need them. Even if we want to do Bandos or Zami for the combat achievement tasks, a Saradomin item is not needed for the Bandos or Zamorak bosses respectively. And there's only Saradomin minions near the entrance, so not to mention this bag space is it's a little funny. Ladies and gentlemen, it is raining in RuneScape. Oh, and look, now it's snowing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so if you see weather occurring around Gelinor in any clips, it is thanks to the 3D weather plugin by Screetmonge. Go into the frickin' plugin hub and type in weather and 3D weather. It's right there. It's pretty cool. Cowfight task swinging in. We are going to send the 2 hard clues that we currently have. 1, 2, 3. 2 steps led to a step 4 drop. Dark Mage, Center of the Abyss. As per usual, we cannot get there. A juicy Kraken task is afoot, but unfortunately we have essentially no extra bag space. In order to tuck the Inquisitor's armor away and have the maximum amount of inventory space available. Right now I have 4 extra whips and of course the Carol's crossbow with the bolt racks, so my only options right now are to A, do wilderness content so I can possibly get rid of a few of these whips, or go back to Chambers and use up the bolt racks because I have decided that I'm going to be getting rid of the Carol's crossbow once I use up the rest of these bolt racks. I guess the next clip will reveal what I decide. Just finished a 3+1 with some homies, and this KC will not mean a lot to any of you watching, really. But as of 337 KC, I have passed my main account for Chambers of Xeric KC, which is pretty insane. And also, that has pushed me over 5 million total Chambers of Xeric points. Not bad. Sorta sucks that we have still only seen Dexterous Prayer Scrolls. So, we have killed some undead druids to get our Amulet of Strength back. We did 3 Chambers of Xeric yesterday, which I probably should have reset this before we did them. But I figure I should take advantage of the morning time and lower player counts to go kill some Chaos Elemental. Now this boss has, I believe, 4 combat tasks, all of which we can do, and we'll just have to see how that goes. The ultimate goal is 25 KC, and I'm hoping to do it in the hour. As per usual, the setup and the risk, it ain't much, Chief. It ain't much. So this method involves using your main to lure the Chaos Elemental, and you run through the gate here and then to the west to continue luring it. And this is the exact tile that you run to. Here comes the Chaos Elemental, and there's a GIM who's logged out. Oh, okay. So I have to lure it with the main, then the account can log in. I see. Alright, there we go. Make sure your account starts logged out. Then you can lure it over. Do the little aggro hit to swap aggro. Pot up. And attack. Then you hop to another world on your alternate account and go lure the Chaos Elemental in another world. Set up for your next kill. The first kill in this series coming in momentarily. And there it is. What will it be? A Draconian Dagger. Can alch that. And that is the first combat achievement task. So we go to this tile, start, hop worlds, toss on a little protect from mage, get the aggro, step down here. And it is lured. Alright, another kill coming in. 3 KC. No task yet. Don't know what I need myth darts for, but... So again, start tile, do a little aggro, and then step down here. Okay, that doesn't count as the aggro, unfortunately. And now it's unlured. Unlucky. Yeah, so the biggest pain is when you actually get the teleport attack, either the red or green orbs. Now, the green isn't bad as long as your inventory is full, but the red can be a big pain in the butt. And we continue. I guess in the grand scheme of things, as long as you're along this line, if you hop into the world where you have the Chaos Elemental lured, it won't really matter that much, as long as you remember to swap the aggro and then get on it that way. Bop bippity boop. The Flincher. There's a task that we like to see. Blood runes for the Sang. There is 10 KC. Very cool. So I think I'll set up one more. Alright, 13 KC total, and that is exactly 12 KC on the hour, which is really good, I'd like to think, because that means we only have an additional hour to go for 25 KC in the final combat achievement task. After consulting the clan, I think I'm just going to drop the mithril darts, as I can't really think of a use for them off the top of my head, and I should get more kills in this hour as I have super strength potions stacked up and ready to roll. And this should be it. 25 KC has been completed, though I think I'll go to 50 KC for the high scores, because why not? You know, 12 to... This will be my 13th KC in this hour, and I believe I have enough time for one more. And I figure I have the potions for it right now anyways. Faster kills an hour, or so we hope. Big bones and strange fruit. Staying on the ground, brother. 1 second. Oh, that is a PB, let's go. Huge. If it wasn't obvious, I had to world hop there because I thought I saw a PK, when in fact I didn't. Anyways, last kill of the trip. So as you can see, that was a 14 kill trip. 26 kills total, minus the 12 of the first inventory is a 14. And hopefully, the 50 KC will go just as quick. To be fair, this has been pretty quick, all things considered. Oh, 35. The absolute max hit. Potted, super combated, super strengthed. You see, the best part about this boss is the fact that once you start getting super sets, so like the super attack and super strength potions, your kills will speed up by about a minute to a minute and a half. It's really good. For example, I have so many super strength potions now, I don't want to keep them, so now I'm just repotting at the start of every kill. It's great. And here we go, last kill of the third trip, and we get a bunch of useless herbs. I'm not gonna lie, this inventory went absolutely huge. These super attacks and super strength potions are absolutely insane. 128, that's a quick kill. Usually it's around 2 minutes to do a Chaos Elemental kill with the super attack and super strength potions, but it's pretty freaking crazy. I'm a big fan. Big kill number 50. Not much to speak of, but I do believe that I'll just continue until at least I get close to finishing this hour, because why not? I'm here anyways, so I may as well capitalize on it. And that's not to mention if I get a D2H, well, that'd be nice. Then I could do a nightmare combat task. Well, the peak air has been sussed out. I think this will be the end of our journey, killing the Chaos Elemental. 15 minutes left on my timer. I would like to go for a little more, but what's the point, really? Who cares about the combat task, and pet really doesn't matter if we're honest. Everybody, the bossing info. Here we have it. End the session. Chaos Elemental, 55 kills. There is the loot, and of course, average kill, 4 minutes. And as you all know, everything picked up really quickly when I got the super attack and super strength potions, so definitely use them. Now let's bag everything up, and perhaps we will re-gear for the Chambers of Eric. I'd like to give a thank you to the channel members, and most recently, Try Too Hard For You, who joined at the first tier. Thank you, man. As per usual, if you enjoy the videos and wish to support further, you can click that join button below the video and get the videos 3 days early. Hey, you should click some things on screen or below the video, you know, the like button or subscribing. Helps out a lot. Be sure to share the series if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.